to your listeners. And yes, I also saw it this morning, like yours.
So
Hello?
yes, so you saw it this morning. What
Yes.
do you make of it? It raises some pretty serious issues because they analyze data from MPA, BOST, and customs, and concludes that the program was compromised by quote a deliberate architecture of obfuscation unquote designed to conceal revenue loss and enable potential illicit enrichment.
Um, I'm, I've, like I said on the other stations, there's been lots of audits done on the G4O program. Bank of Ghana released their year-end report. BOST has also released their year-end report. There's been other audits that have been done, and the results are out there. I have no clue as to what other evidence they have that is pointing to the allegation. Are you with me?
Okay.
But I mean, if you look at the boss end, in terms of governance and transparency, we did a quarterly audit on all the molecules, internal audit on all the molecules signed by the internal auditor. We were also audited by the external auditors, and at the boss end, I don't know what's
Okay.
I mean what.
Okay, so let me be
What happened
specific. A lot of what I've seen has to do with the gold end, but the report also flagged all international suppliers selected for the G4O program for exhibiting serious due diligence concerns, including opaque ownership structures and links to sanction-sensitive trading flows and money laundering networks in high-risk jurisdictions. So I think the part that could concern you was whether the partners you selected for the oil side, whether you did select any at all, you were sure that you had done due diligence on them and that these were companies which did not have any problems.
So every partner we selected, there was some due diligence by BOST itself. There was due diligence by the Finance Intelligence Center, and there was further due diligence by Bank of Ghana before they were onboarded onto the program. So I'm at a loss as to what is being discussed, because I mean, if you go into the BOST books, you would find communication between the suppliers and Bank of Ghana, the suppliers and the BOST, and then BOST would forward details to the Financial Intelligence Center, who would revert to us and who do their KYC as well before they are onboarded. So, and then they'll be recommended to the ministry, and the ministry would approve it before they are onboarded. So, I'm at a loss as to the opaqueness.
Let me give you one last one that specifically mentions BOST. The assessment estimates that the state remains exposed to revenue loss of up to 7.2 billion cedis due to the absence of transparent reconciliation downstream. Critical anomalies were identified, including cargoes being imported without corresponding BOST receipts and products received at national depots without subsequent customs declarations. It also talks about the conduct of former BOST officials and an allied company, suggesting they were central architects of a scheme that exploited the G4O program.
On that customs side, it will be very difficult to justify that, because every cargo that comes into this country, the quality and the quantity is ascertained by NPA. Once NPA does that, it goes into the system where the GRA is also connected in that system. And then every molecule that goes onto the market as well, GRA, NPA ensures that the taxes and the levies are slapped on it. So, insofar as every molecule that came into this country by the G4O program, there is a paper trail and accountability from how much volume came. You can get that from NPA, you can get that from BOST. how much was sold. You can get that from Bank of Ghana. You can get that from BOST. You can get that from NPA as well. So there's traceability on all the molecules that came into this country. And I'm at a loss how products could not be accounted for. If products couldn't be accounted for, I am sure the Auditor General would have flagged it.
Okay.
When they audited BOST, and the auditors from Bank of Ghana also would have flagged it. Don't forget that BOST was an agent for Bank of Ghana, and Bank of Ghana put in place various check controls. One of them was the fact that BOST collected no money. No money was collected by BOST directly. Monies were paid to the collection bank nominated by the Bank of Ghana. And then there was another layer on top of that, which is Bank of Ghana appointed a collateral manager who, without his or her approval, there was no way a molecule could leave any depot in this country. So I'm at a loss as to how there could be leakages in terms of the molecules that came in.
Well, thanks for your response. They are asking for further, they call it comprehensive forensic audit. I wonder if you will welcome that, if that will bring more clarity to the matters.
Oh, I think that there's nothing that stops any citizen of this country for asking for more transparency or more accountability. So if in their minds they think that they found something that warrants another audit, why not?
Thank you very much, Edwin Provincial, former CEO of BOST, and thank you, I'm Prof. Jiman, Senior Associate for Research, IMANI.